There we go. Alright, I'm going to fix you up, Cole. I'm going to fix both of us up because our cameras...
Oh, what happened?
Oh, it's just Discord. Discord's done a thing.
Oh,
there we go. Hello, everyone! Oh, hang on. No, that still hasn't done a thing for us. Why not? Oh, that's right, because it's change modes. There we go. Discord's temperamental. Now we're perfectly framed. We're perfectly framed. Let's get the game happening. What game are we playing?
Yeah. We're playing Mass Effect! Mass Effect 1. The not so great ranking one of the 4.
Look, who doesn't love inventory management?
So great, you know. I love spending my time with small business. Like, what the hell? But, you know, it's the start of an amazing story, you know, and I bet you, Kev, that I really love the cinematic scope and epic scope of the whole game. I think it's absolutely tremendous.
Yeah.
And the characters are absolutely people you can fall in love with. So good.
I'm just going to turn that music. Hang on, I don't think...
Yeah,
let me know if that's a little loud for you.
Yeah, sure.
Because I think sometimes it doesn't actually pay attention to that on the title screen. I could be wrong. It feels a little loud. I don't.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
I don't want to drown you out. I feel like we did this last time around.
What the
Calibrating sound.
Calibrations are important.
Calibrations are important. Game, listen to what I'm doing. Oh, that's right. It only takes it. It only actually listens when I hit apply. There we go. Yeah, sorry. You were saying something very poignant about the characters.
Yeah. They're very real, and you know they have motivations and have great character voices, great acting, and they fit so well into this wonderful story that we've got going on. So you know, I'm so pleased that you gifted Mass Effect to me. I don't know if you remember doing that. Do you remember doing that?
Well, to be honest, like this actually, it's a whole separate conversation there. But yeah, to be honest, no, I do not remember doing that.
You definitely did.
Oh yeah, no argument that I did. I had this interesting conversation at Megadev, which is the sort of industry event that wraps up Games Week in Melbourne, which is like for those of you who come to PAX Melbourne, like that's basically there's a whole industry thing that happens during the week. There's a whole bunch of other conferences and stuff, which is why by the time that people get to PAX, most people are toasted. They're just done. But I was having this chat with you remember Nick? You remember Nick Healy? He compared the 2017 voice acting panel we did at PAX.
I was quite ill that day, so
Yeah.
I should probably watch the recording of it. Actually, that's something I haven't done yet because I kind of don't look at myself being ill. But yeah, okay. Nick Healy, go on.
You're doing fine on the panel. Like I watched it recently, and you do good work.
I guess my acting skills kind of came in and saved me. So, but anyway,
because you didn't have to lie to your friends, so that's why you were convincing.
Very true. We're talking about werewolf before.
Yeah, we were talking about werewolf before. We might get back to that. But yeah, I had this conversation with Nick, and Nick was like, "Oh yeah, look, I just wanted to thank you for like a few years ago. You sent like I reached out to you for some advice about something, and the stuff that you said was really helpful, and I took that, and it really made a difference." And I looked at him for a moment with sort of like the polite version of a blank stare, because I could not remember for the life of me like what he was saying.
Yeah.
And I've realized that, and I imagine that a lot of people do this. Like when you help someone out, then it's almost a reflexive thing. Like I find it is for me. I'm like, do the thing.
Yeah.
Like here's how I can be of use. But it doesn't stick in my head. Whereas the situations where people help me out, I remember that forever. Like, that's the thing where I'm like, oh, thank you so much for that. That was so kind of you.
Yeah. Do you think that comes from? I mean, like, do you ask for help often? Do you think?
No, like a lot less often than I should probably.
Yeah, right. Because I think of myself that I don't. I don't think I do ask for help all that much. So, we might be in the same kind of in a ballpark there. Oh.
Yeah, which isn't it's not a good place to be. Like,
yeah, we should be free to kind of go, hey, I need help about this.
Yeah. Now, can I abuse your company for a second? Do you want to tell me about how your week has been while I finish off my sandwich before we get into destroying these destroyers?
For sure, and I don't think we've got anybody in chat at the moment, so you might want to. Yeah, it's been pretty good. I'm this is my second week working in Sydney, and we're flies. Damn it. I got all the windows open because this place doesn't have air conditioning, and that so. Second week of working on this new show, and we're blocking it, blocking the show. We've only really got 4.5 weeks until we're kind of up and doing previews, so that's a little bit pressure. The room's really nice, and we've got some really good, talented people. And I saw a couple of shows this week. I went to Giant Dwarf Theatre in Redfern and saw the Christmas show of Dragon Friends, which is an amazing podcast. If anybody hasn't listened to it, then get your ears around it. It's very nerdy, it's very witty, it's very funny. And I went and saw First Love is the Revolution at Griffin Theatre last night. A couple of friends involved in that, and it was wow. It's a new show, new script, and it's going to have me thinking for a while, I think, because there's a lot of issues in that show. It was a kind of a black comedy in a lot of ways. And, I've been doing a lot of study and just putting my head down and looking at the script. How's your week been, good sir? Have you got your mouth out of it?
Now that I'm not stuffing my face with food.
Now I'm gonna stuff it.
Yeah, look, I lost a day to being sick, which kind of sucked.
Oh man, that's so good.
Yeah, it's funny. Like I feel like as I'm getting closer to the end of the year, it's one of the first years in a while. And it hasn't been like a hugely busy year. Well, no, it hasn't. But it feels like it's the first year in a while where I just want to sort of down tools and have a break from things at the end of the year.
Oh, okay, sure.
So I think that was part of that. I think that was my body just going, no, we're gonna do that now.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, like, it's been pretty good. Like I recorded the first of what is going to be probably 2 sessions to round out a project that I actually started working on 6 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, which is I'm so looking forward to like hearing the finished product. It's a heavy metal horror album. So it's kind of like, if you imagine like an Australian horror, like, and it's very much in the tone of like the sort of, there's a term for it, I can't remember what it is, but it's not Ozploitation, but very close to it in terms of like Australian horror is very distinctive. It probably is just a branch of Ozploitation.
Okay, I've never heard that, no.
Ozploitation's huge, like in terms of like films that were done in the 70s.
Okay.
There was I don't know if it was MIF or one of the film festivals had like a retrospective on them a little while back.
Okay.
And it was really interesting. But yeah, this project is very much Australian horror in that tone.
Okay, alright.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to finishing that off, like putting it to bed. That'll be good.
Do you know what sort of films kind of exemplify Ozploitation? Like, would I be wrong in saying Chant of Jimmy Blacksmith or Alvin Purple or
Alvin Purple.
We've got incognitiously online. Yay! Hello. Yeah. Alvin Purple. I don't know.
Yeah, look, I'd have to look to be sure, but Alvin Purple, I think, is actually one of the ones that might have been in their list of films. Welcome to the chat, by the way, Incognitiously. It's lovely to have you here.
Howdy.
Yes.
Yeah. My Incognitiously, my NBN got connected like the day after that Frozen frame tragedy that we had on Sunday. So yeah, we're cooking with gas.
So your frame isn't frozen now. Instead, we can let it go.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Sweet.
I still haven't seen it.
You haven't seen Frozen?
You're a dad. You have to see it. Right?
It's a good story. It's a good.
Actually, I saw that Frozen 2 had come out in cinemas. I thought I'd seen Frozen on a streaming service one day, but by the time I got back to streaming, like Netflix and Stan and that, it disappeared. So yeah. It's obviously very popular. I would say you think it's good.
Yeah, I love it. Like a lot of watching TV with my daughter is my daughter just sitting there like impassively and me going. Yeah, it's got some. Jesus Christ, the actual Let It Go, like the song and the moment in the film carries a real emotional weight to it. It's beautiful.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and can I spoil a little bit of it?
Oh, go on. Yeah, it's I don't think I'm gonna be.
Okay. Yeah, that's the way. That's when you really know when someone's going to see a film. You're like, can I spoil it or can I not? And people are like, yeah. Oh, good. Thank you, Incognitiously as well for clearing me for spoils. So the Let It Go moment carries a lot of weight because it's something that, like, thematically could so easily be like in an X-Men film or something like that, because she has all of this power, but whenever she uses it, whenever she reaches out with it, or whenever she lashes out accidentally, she hurts the people that she loves. And it's the first time that she's really able to just let rip with her power and be herself. And so there's that aspect of it, which is great. And then Anna comes back and is like, BT Dubs, you're not actually just up here innocently. You are actually freezing the entire country. So,
right.
Yeah. So even then, like, you know, she can't be completely unrestrained with her power. It's beautiful.
Great responsibility. Thanks, Uncle Ben. Right.
Yeah. Oh, that's the rice dude, right?
Yes.
That's
the guy. No, that's not him.
That's why I love, like, I post it pretty regularly in chat on Twitch, but I love like the Defender of the Basic. It's a college humor video and it's so beautiful because it's the premise of it is just enjoy the things that you love unironically, and the things that are basic a lot of the time are good.
Yeah.
I'm
a big Star Wars fan. Come on. And I've been lambasted for it. Like, why? Come on.
Yeah. Yeah. That's doubly complicated. Actually, I won't put my little thing up there. Doubly complicated too, because then you get flack from Star Wars fans for different reasons too.
Yeah,
should we shoot some robots?
Yeah, go on. The Geth need to die.
Wow, Cole.
I didn't know. These Geth need to die. Sorry. I shouldn't.
No. Cole's making a very clear point that there's no differentiation between Geth here. All Geth are the same.
Now remember, like, go right across the bridge first.
Yeah.
Before you draw their fire. Yeah.
I think we actually cleared out the ones over there.
Finally, some action.
Oh, we didn't. Thanks, Caden. Yeah.
Oh no, there they are.
Yep. That's a good point. Good point for you. Now, I'm pretty sure as well that there is a charge around you there somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh crap.
Oh. Almost dead. I better do the F thing.
Fall over?
Yeah. I forget that you're made out
Final
of...
words?
Just let me know...
Shit, sniper.
Oh, Incognitiously, let me know how the sound balance is as well. Like, let me know if it's either too loud or too quiet. because before it felt like I was having to fight Cole, so I've poked it down a little bit.
And shields.
So far, so good. Excellent.
Cool.
Can't believe you called me out for advancing, like renegading by advancing my troops. Wow, I really am made of paper mache.
Yeah, right. Crazy.
Just gotta wait for that
in
to...
like 3 seconds. Yeah. Ashley's not doing too good either.
Ashley's down. Yay!
Oh, this is the one where you have to attend to them physically to get them back up. Charges around the corner, I think, from where you are.
Oh yeah, I
On
see
your
it.
Left.
I need a target.
Oh, I get it. When I get one of those crosshairs,
Down.
that's telling me my biotic powers are automatically targeted. That makes life easier.
I'm not against that. What the hell?
I'll stay right here.
It's just normal difficulty level, but it's a bit fierce.
I'll stay right here.
Ashley, where'd you go? Oh, you there? Is that you?
In position.
Looks like you.
Yeah. Oh.
Huh.
Oh,
Maybe she's gonna pop back. Maybe she's gonna pop back up at the end of the combat.
Yeah, probably. Oh. Man, not much left.
Guess we'll find out.
Wow.
I mean, I hate to say it, but it is just Ashley.
No, Ashley's back on her feet for some reason. So,
Yay! I need a skill to revive companions. God, it's been so long.
I need a target.
yeah,
Out
of
of my line of
course.
sight.
I can't see him.
Oh, I'm glad I used that power on the box.
5x5, Commander.
Now it gets fun.
Whee! Okay, being a biotic is pretty awesome.
And where's your last charge? Oh, probably on your left there, I think. Over there.
On your left?
Oh, no. That's... Is that it? Or is that a
I
box to
think...
loot?
No, I'm gonna loot it anyway. Take all. We'll have a look at that later.
Okay. Where's that charge?
Hey, Crow Road, how you doing? Running out of time. I am indeed.
Hey, Crowroad, haven't seen you in the yonks, mate. How's it going?
5, Commander.
I'm going to assume that they're defending where the rest of the charges are, and apparently I'll assume wrong. Oh, it must be back where I was.
Oh gosh, yeah, that's nice. That's one left and yet. Wait for the unit, yep. And
Is it there? It is! God!
You can do it! You can do it! Wow! Down to the wire! 2 seconds to go! Well done. Nicely done. Now don't die. Save. Save.
Yeah. I can't.
Oh no. Enemies nearby. Okay, right. That's worth the saving span, really.
Just watched a bad DCAU movie, now watching bad Mass Effect playing.
You shut up.
That was a movie moment, god damn it.
Fantastic. Which one, Road?
I'll stay right here.
I mean, you know, there's a few of them. I actually like the DC movies. Believe it or not. Another one of those things we're talking about where, you know, you get stick for, you know, liking a thing that other people like, so...
Batman Gotham Knight. Oh. Because their animated ones are normally...
Oh, animated. Sorry, I thought you were talking about
Target in sight.
you know, Batman v Superman, etc.
When I saw the AU for a moment, I was wondering if that was like, is that Australian? I'm a fucking Batman.
Target in sight.
I'll get you, Joker!
Tell your friends about me, you cunt. or something like that. Yeah, because normally DC, although Bruce Wayne cashed up Bogan, yeah, absolutely. Because normally DC's animated stuff excels. Like I know that Marvel's series have always been really good.
Right, yeah. Oh yay!
No.
Oh, good old decryption.
There we go.
What fun.
Let's take all of that. Hey Ozdeck, how the heck are you?
Ozdeck!
Welcome to
What's
the... Yeah. I just didn't mean to talk over you there.
I'll go back. All good.
Wait, no, take it. No,
Yeah.
take it.
It does have some good stuff. Yeah, I agree. I was confusing it with the cinematic universe, which is quite hated.
It absolutely is. I always fall back to though. Oh, you ready?
Oh, here we go.
5 by 5.
We're gonna do a thing.
Oh, hang on. There's a lot there. There's technician's kit on the far right when looking to the beacon. So
Far right. welcome to the
on
beacon.
your right. Yep.
Alright.
So a bit further on.
Oh, okay. So up here.
No, on your left now. Yeah, somewhere
left.
around there. There's a technician's kit. So
Oh, okay.
where are you going, my man? Your direction sense.
All right.
Oh, are
hang
you
on.
still getting used to the keyboard, or
No. So okay. So here's the beacon.
there? Yep.
Yeah.
On your right, apparently.
So there.
No. Turn right. There we go.
That's
Yeah, down that direction.
Oh, hang on. Is this the lag at play? Have we got lag? Because that's my right. I'll go back to the beacon. Let's calibrate here.
There is a little bit of lag then, yes.
All right.
Okay.
Now I'm
And
looking
now
right.
you're pointing at the beacon? Yeah. Now you're looking right.
Oh shit! Parsek's actually lagging on us.
Wow, that's not good. Ah, well.
No, it's
Not much.
hilarious though. It'll be
Uh-huh.
hilarious. I was wondering why you were dragging me for not knowing my left from my right.
So, but, well, you are self-admittedly not good with directions, remember?
Ah, the absolute goddamn worst. Like I can walk out of a building and go in the wrong direction. Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah. Oh, I'm doing something new this week.
Oh, yes?
I'm helping someone put together a video game demo reel, which is out of my comfort zone.
Oh, Ozdeck. Owen. Oh, hang on. I think I remember you. Ooh. Have to search back in my memory a little bit, but yeah.
Sense of direction fails. Your grandmother got lost in a 2-bedroom apartment. Oh. I can do that. I'm not actually working today, so you're catching us live. Well, thank you so much for spending time with us, Owen. It's very much appreciated.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Oh, yeah. Friends with Jace. Yeah, cool. Nice.
So just before
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Just before I trigger the beacon,
Okay, yeah.
let's just take a moment to appreciate the sense of... just the sense of... Oh, that's the natural planets. Oh, bugger. I triggered it.
It's like someone dropped a bomb.
The sense of
okay.
destruction there.
That's a bit shocking. So it's not the natural surface. We had been walking through kind of a kind of semi-arid area before that. So, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, there's a good, it still gives a good sense of desolation and destruction there. Especially with the twisted metal on either end.
5 by 5, Commander.
Alright, let's do it.
Oh, here we go. It's happening.
Peaking early.
Yes, it is like 1 or 2 seconds behind, sadly. Oh well. I don't know.
Pooh.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is
Request immediate
amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when we dug it up.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
up, Caden, you idiot.
Go, Shepard.
Yeah.
Ah! The Bruce Banner sacrifice!
No, don't touch her. It's too dangerous.
Shepard always putting herself before others. So good.
Right? And that's thematic. Ooh.
Oh yeah, our old buddy Harbinger.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime.
Oh, 2007.
A human alliance
So
vessel.
cheap.
It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
Thanks, Kylo Saren.
Oh, she's got breasts, by the way. Just
What? You know what? I didn't even notice. I'm sorry.
Yeah?
Doctor? Dr. Chocolates. I think she's waking up.
That's disappointing about Fast and Furious.
Yeah, I heard that. I think it's because
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
How are we feeling?
You're okay.
Okay. Wow, we're just super paragoning. I love that. That's your instinct every time. Hey, son, how you doing?
Welcome, son.
But yeah, I did hear that about Fast and the Furious. Apparently it's because they're like a smaller and newer studio. I was listening to, I think it was Kind of Funny Games Daily talking about it. Because yeah, they've only got 5 months left on the clock for that, so it's not likely that that the models are going to evolve significantly over the next 5 months.
Shame.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a game where the personality is probably going to carry it a long way, and the acting as well.
Yeah, true. I mean, like that.
Minor
The movies
throbbing.
themselves.
Nothing
Are,
serious. How long was I out?
About
Okay,
15
so-
hours.
Sorry, I
Something happened
just
down there
realized I
with the
did that at
beacon, I
exactly
think.
the wrong time.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push
Yeah,
me
it's your
out of
fault.
the way.
It is. It's my fault. That was terrible. Yeah, sorry, you're saying about the movies.
Oh, they attract a certain type of audience, I guess.
Yeah, like go ahead.
Huh.
Yeah, like the movies, I think they get carried a lot on on situations, and there's a lot of heart in them as well, but yeah, so it feels like there's a lot the game could do if it brings the sense of that to the game, especially if they bring in the cast from the movies where your models certain type.
Oh, lordy. Oh, I have to check out the trailer then.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna go upper left again, or
You're so good. Look at you learning.
I'm learning slowly. All right, don't blame yourself, Caden.
You had no
Yeah.
way to know what would happen.
Reassure him. It's all good.
Yeah.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. And the blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
Son says snap his neck. Wow. Mortal Kombat Shepard.
Drop him like you wanted to do with Manuel before.
Everyone catches hands.
You know what though? Okay, sorry. Well, this is tracking way too far ahead, and this is a place where spoilers are okay for the game at the very least because we played it tons of times. I'm wondering whether or not we should romance Caden, and then
Oh no!
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Yeah. Because I don't know. That would be interesting. A character perspective. No, it's not to say.
Are you talking for the start of 3?
Oh no! Like, have him not survive 1.
Oh, okay. Because I don't know if we can romance him that early, can we?
Yeah. Him and Liara are the 2 romance options in this game.
Yeah, but can we romance him before we make the choice on the planet?
Yep. Absolutely.
Oh, you've done your homework.
Yeah.
So you want to leave us with Space Racist?
Actually, I do.
Space Racist. Captain's log. USS All Lives Matter.
On the USS hashtag.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Look,
that would be interesting. I probably want to put it to our wonderful viewers.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Go ahead.
Something to consider. Yeah.
Yeah. It makes a story.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's not to say that there's other options that we can explore, but yeah.
Yeah. All right. Is this machine learning in action? Says Owen. I'm being trained. That you can't see it, but there's actually electroshocks that happen every time I move my cursor towards a renegade option.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
His NLP is astounding. So
yeah.
good.
Ow! God damn it. All right, so let's go to the... I was going to say before, too, the beautiful thing about that setup, too, thematically, is it's that great theme about power that Shepard, because of that action in part, Shepard gets thrust to the center of, and not just for that reason, there's a few other things as well, but the weight of that knowledge definitely forefronts Shepard in what's to come. And the fact that Shepard didn't just step forward to go, what's happening with this beacon? But was put in that place out of the instinct of trying to save a fellow crewmate. It's beautiful. It's that whole idea of power should never go to those who want it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And there's additionally something I've been thinking about is that there is this heartbreaking moment at the end of ME3, which I'm probably going to bawl over because it's amazing, where she just continues to not think about herself and puts the galaxy's safety in front of her own. Just one line in particular that is delivered. I'm not going to spoil it. That's a really good one. But just amazing, fantastic stuff. Yeah, me too. Co-Road. Yeah. Oh, actually, sorry, ME1. Oh, sorry, no. I've only done ME1 twice. 2 and 3 I've played 4 times each. But love to hear, Co-Road, why ME1 is the one that you have finished the most.
Yeah, is that? Did you miss the Mako the minute that you finished ME1?
Because in Andromeda,
do we have? I saw Tom. Every time I see Tom Taylorson liking one of our Go Live tweets for this, it just makes me so hyped for getting into Andromeda.
Who's Tom Taylorson?
He's the male writer from
oh, cool.
Andromeda. Yeah, just a name drop. We worked together on Battleship Brigade.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. Oh fuck, they tweeted a shirt. They tweeted a shirt today that I've got to buy because it has 4 characters on the front, and down the center middle is fucking Ziggy. And it's so good because it's half his face and then it's half a skull because he's a necromancer. I try not to talk about that stuff too much on stream because it feels like I'm trying to sort of go, oh, I love this character so much that I played a video game. But I mean, necromancer who loves junk food, it's
fits. Sorry, my parsec just dropped out.
Oh, did it? All right, we're just gonna rescue Cole.
Had some sort of hardware error.
Okay, actually, you let me know. You let me know if you can get back in without me popping off screen.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Adam says, "Do not trash talk at the Mako. I love that stupid thing." You may be alone there.
Yeah. The Mako itself is probably odd. It's just the grindiness of the going through all that. You weren't approved to connect to this computer. Do you want to send another invite just in case?
Yeah, sure. All right, we're just going to lose Mass Effect for a second, folks. I just got to tab out.
Soz babes.
No. It's actually it's not a party that I want to invite you to. It's you. Can you request just to connect to my computer?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because remember the parties is the thing they've done with that's weird now. So you should still have Valhalla up as an option you can request to join. There's probably something in here that I'm sharing on stream at the moment that's terribly bad.
Oh man, some stuff about the arcade in Parsec is shit's here. Sorry.
Yeah, we don't want that. And I know it's tricky because you're the one who has to navigate that half of the interface.
Okay. All right. So computers, Valhalla, connect. Okay, here we go.
Yay!
Coming through on your end?
Yeah. There we go. And now, Mass Effect. All right. Let me know when you're good.
Yeah, it's got to get into a bit where I can actually move the window around. It's damn it. Sorry.
Please hold. How's everyone's week been? I would love to know. What is our question for Sundays again? Remind me.
Oh, what are you looking forward to this week?
There we go. That's right. Thank you. Yeah, what are you looking forward to this week?
Future looking forward kind of stream on the Sunday. I don't know about you, but Sunday's always the start of my week as far as energy is concerned. And I mean, Monday's the start of the week. I don't know how it is. Yeah, that's how I feel. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I work on Sundays. I don't know that I'm here playing a video game for, for 3 hours. But yeah, I work on Sunday. So Sunday is mentally very much the start of my week. It's where I sort of it's where I set expectations and remind myself what's coming up in terms of appointments and that sort of thing.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. All right, are we good?
Yeah, indeed.
Excellent. I'm going to say thank you because it's the Paragon option, Carl.
My heart.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
Interesting.
See, my preference, my instinct here is to go for this.
You're a couple of seconds behind. So yeah.
Got it. So to go for a vision, I'll use my words.
Yeah,
my instinct is to go for is to say not a dream, a vision. But I guess that depends on is our shepherd thinking that she's actually been contacted by another intelligence, or does she just think that it was just her brain? We don't know yet what's happening with the beacon. What do you reckon? Do you want to be a skeptic?
Go for it. Yeah. No, totally fine.
All right.
I mean, if they lean in the direction of, top, but yeah. Your words, man. Go. Yeah.
Adam is looking forward to flying to New Zealand on Friday. Awesome.
That's so good, man. Whereabouts in New Zealand? That's the country that I've visited the most, apart from Singapore stopovers. So, love me some Aotearoa.
I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction. Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our EXO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
right. Preferences, Mr. Smith?
Oh, well, Jenkins died, so...
All right, let's do it. New Zealand really is one continuous postcard. It feels like when you're driving along, like someone's constantly like one corner ahead of you, just putting up a ridiculous vista.
Especially South Island. So pity you're not going to South Island, but love me some North.
Yeah.
Wellington is so great. Really love it. Nice city, man. I'm jelly. How about you? You jelly?
I'm 100% jelly. All right, let's feel bad about Jenkins.
Go on.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
See, that's a good tie-in to her history. I don't like this happening because it's happened before, like, a lot. Like, my legend. Yeah, that's a...
Oh. So they... Oh, and they stayed there, so this is... Are they just explore options, not so much Paragon Renegade kind of split?
Yeah, I think it's just conversation, just finding out stuff. So,
okay.
Yeah. I think Paragon Renegade, isn't it traditionally over the right-hand side?
Yeah. Oh, well, they swap it in ME2 and 3 with the blue-red responses on the wheel. So...
Yeah, do we get color coding in ME1, or is it?
Oh, I think there might be. You know, once there's decisions that are you have to be above a certain Paragon or Renegade level to answer in this particular manner. I think there is. Yeah.
Gotcha. Incognitiously says, I was in Queenstown looking at the back end of a restaurant, but the rest of everything was so overwhelmingly beautiful that it became a postcard. Nice.
Queenstown's so nice, yeah.
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Yay! Oh, that sounds like...
Oh. Yeah, good. Space racist. Second.
Are we gonna say... We're gonna say good?
Did she go through an arc, or what? What happens? I honestly can't remember.
I don't know. Let's find out.
It becomes more bearable, I think. In the later. So, yeah.
I'm not just saying good. I'm not just saying good because she's space racist. Here's my Paragon take on this. It's good because Shepard feels that through continued contact with her, she can kind of figure out what's going on with that and show her that the universe is just a little bit broader.
Yeah, for God's sake. Being so narrow-minded.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Are we pissed off about the Geth?
Yeah, go on.
All right. but we're going to call the other person on the crew space racist.
Oh, well, it's just those Geth. It's not all of them. I swear.
Have you been watching The Mandalorian or something?
No. Oh, God.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
Alright. So, alright, let's go for the big one.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
Alright. Full disclosure.
Full disclosure.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best. A living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Yeah, well, we Lois, we styled We styled her off Gina Carano, but we did match the skin type there. I hear you though, like it's always awesome seeing Shepherds that represent like a much broader like racial diversity more clearly.
Yeah, I'm kind of trying to remember, what did I do for the amount of skin tone that we gave her?
Well, it matches, like it matches the photo of her, because like Gina doesn't have, like Gina has like a fairly light skin tone.
True. Okay. Yeah. Definitely trying to.
So what do we got? We got options here. Hates humans and he wanted the beacon. It feels like he wanted the beacon is the more important thing to get out first. Like,
but I think hates humans is a conversation option, isn't it? Find out more info because it's on the left.
Yeah.
Alright.
You reckon we can do that too. I was just going for the the Mal Reynolds approach to leadership. Like, what is the most important thing at this point in time? But let's do the hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Shall we tell Anderson about what's happened to our head?
Ooh, good point. I'm gonna leave that one up to you, buddy.
All right. Well, I feel like she trusts Anderson, so
absolutely. Yeah.
And she doesn't know. Okay, here's my thinking. She doesn't know what to do with this information or what it means. So the best thing to do is push it up the chain, not to make it someone else's problem, but to get extra eyes on it.
True. Yeah.
Whereas if she just sits on it and goes, I'm going to figure out what this means eventually, then, that's where bad things happen.
Yeah, true.
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
Man.
War?
I lost Parsec again.
Oh, again? Is it dropping out again?
Yeah. I'm just gonna take a screenshot of that error message.
Got it. Yeah, because I guess this is our first real. This is a first real tech test of doing it for a prolonged period of time too.
On this connection, yeah. Because the first episode when I was home Brizzy, it worked okay.
Well, that's true. It did, didn't it?
Yeah. So I don't know if it's just the neighborhood I'm in or whatever. Just give me 2 shakes and I will be with you.
Not a Parsec-friendly neighborhood.
You're right.
Adam says, it's a BioWare RPG you always have all the time in the world, except when they suddenly decide that you don't. Yeah. Has anyone checked out Greedfall, by the way? I saw that Hex has written did a write-up on it, and I'm curious to hear what people are thinking of it, because I guess BioWare are returning to their roots with Dragon Age 4, but in the meantime it feels like Greedfall was the game that kind of filled that space while BioWare was otherwise engaged.
Okay. Got that code. I'm just going to reconnect to you now.
Sweet. Alright.
Starts happening again. I
Let
did
me know
prioritize it as a protest, as a process, so I could try and get a little bit of connection going. But,
cool.
A bit more of a synchronous connection.
Sun says it was a vision of you in 80s swim trunks. Deliciously fluorescent. All right.
I incognitiously waiting to you weren't approved to connect to the sync.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Do it again.
Sorry.
Do it again. That's my bad. I wasn't sure if I'd need to approve you again.
Yeah, but incognitiously, I do definitely skin color when I'm creating characters like this. My Oh, now I've forgotten the name of the actor. Let's say that my ME4 character is quite black, like darker than I am. I think I couldn't kind of get a shade that I was okay with. And he looks like Forrest Whitaker. That's who he looks like.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, young Forrest Whitaker, obviously.
Sorry, just to interrupt, Cole. Do you want me to set my settings down a little bit?
Oh, I'll give it a shot. Let's see if it makes a difference.
All right.
Yeah.
Whoa, hang on. Oh, okay.
And I must have my very first Mass Effect character looked like a Maori. I was trying to make. I always do this thing where I try and match the face to my own. And yeah, I don't know, something about the character models didn't look like a Maori. It looked like oh, who's that guy? What Becomes of the Broken Hearted, and you know, Star Wars Episode 2.
Tamura Morrison?
Tamura Morrison, that's the guy. Yeah, it looked a little bit like that. Yeah. Okay.
Taika Waititi style, like Mass Effect would be fun. Hey, looks like you're trying to hello with the get there, Saren. What's that about?
Yeah, I know my mum doesn't like Saren very much. So good.
I mean, he's the living legend, but he's kind of a dick.
Yeah, and what's with all that metal on his face? Uncomfortable for him to like try and eat things. Oh dear.
Starting to binge season 4 of the Expanse with Frankie Adams. Oh yeah, we started watching that last night.
Season 4.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So good. Frankie Adams is amazing too.
Oh, cool. Nice. I still haven't got past season 1.
Can't recommend it enough. All right, let's say it was a warning. Let's truck on. You're all good now. You're back in the parsecs.
I am.
All right.
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
All right.
It's still a second or two behind, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, at least it's not, 15 seconds like Twitch is. Anyway.
Got it, yeah. Yeah, I tried setting the resolution, but it's changing the resolution on my monitor overall, so I'm not sure if that would mess with the game or if it even has an effect, because once I jump back in the game sets the resolution, so I've just left it on auto detect.
Yeah, it just crashed again, same error code.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Hardware code is unavailable. Confiscated by gremlins, you know the program. Catch them. Yeah. I just looked this up very briefly.
I guess to be fair as well, like this is the first long stream using the laptop too. So the two things that have changed are the internet connection and the hardware that you're on.
Yeah.
Well, this is our litmus test as to whether it's going to work remotely.
Yeah.
Or whether it's going to work while you're in Sydney.
Okay. As a connected friend, ask the host to lower their computer's desktop resolution to 1920 by 1080 or lower, and run their games in borderless windowed mode.
Okay, I can try that.
You sure?
Yeah.
Oh,
just bear with me. I'm just going to get out of this conversation then, because I'm pretty sure I can run Mass Effect in borderless windowed mode.
Yeah,
all right.
Sure.
So Shepard's going to ask, "What will we say?"
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology, blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction, whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
All right, so Anderson has just given us a big info dump about Saren, talking about the fact that he's got a lot on his side. He's got Geth, he's got the secrets from the beacon, the lost Prothean beacon, and He won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy. So we've got 3 options. You're right, I'll stop him, and not if I can help it.
Oh, God.
You're right is the Paragon option, or is the top option.
Yeah. I can still see Twitch, which is really nice. It's just a little bit delayed, so yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go for you're right. As soon as I get out of this conversation, I'll be able to change my settings.
Yeah, sure.
It just
No,
won't let me actually bring up the menu while we're here.
Yeah, awkward.
I'll find some
You do
way
the
to
thing.
take him down.
We'll
It's
watch.
not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
Subtitles as well, so that's good.
Alright, so we need the council on our side. I'm going to go for understood, sir.
Mm-hmm. Got it.
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel.
Right.
We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Here we go.
Alright. Alright. Settings.
Yeah.
Graphics. Windowed mode. Yes.
Windowed and borderless. Apparently.
Well, I don't have an option for whether there's a border or not.
Oh, okay. Good
So-
bugger. Just close down Firefox accidentally. Bring it back.
Alright, I'll set my... And it was saying desktop resolution to 1920 by 1280.
Yeah.
Alright, please hold, folks. We're just doing a little bit of fine-tuning. Alright. Display settings. Oh yeah, I'll have to tweak. I'll have to tweak OBS in a second too.
Oh, okay.
Oh, just so it's capturing the right thing instead of a whole desktop. Display resolution is 1920 by 1280, so that's already set to that.
Could I?
Stream resolution. I'll set stream resolution to 1920 by 1280. All right. So that's already set. Graphics card monitor.
Pretty sure I dropped my hardware acceleration down on this one.
Once again, folks, we find ourselves in troubleshooting mode. Hey, Geordie, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. How's your Sunday treating you?
A hearty welcome to Geordie.
Howdy,
All right.
Geordie.
Let's just tweak our... Let's get this capturing Mass Effect instead. Window capture. Window. Capture window.
Soft
Mass Effect.
already down on that one. Right.
There we go. That actually was pretty straightforward. Alright, so once I get it, we're just doing this live. Alright, let's get video capture device out of the way. Hang on.
That's the only thing that's got on if I'm connecting up to you. So yeah, that's the only troubleshooting. This is streaming side stuff. I could update my drivers as well. Actually, I will investigate that while you.
Alright, so that's all fixed now. Like I'm capturing Mass Effect instead. Oh, Geordie started his playthrough of Mass Effect last week. Nice.
Hey, nice. Hope it's going well.
Alright.
And Geordie, are you also going to go all the way to 4? Let's see.
All right, so that's now running in windowed mode. That actually, I should have done that earlier because that makes moving in and out of it a little bit less painful.
True that.
Yeah.
All right.
So.
Oh, yes. All right. Okay. It's 1 to 3. Yeah. It's worth a look, but you know, I'm probably a more forgivable person than most, forgiving person than most people. So. And Crow Road's going to get into Pillars of Eternity 2 when he's from New Zealand. Cool.
Nice.
I only just got gifted Pillars of Eternity 1 by a friend. So, and that's one of the games that I'm going to be playing on my time off over the next couple of months when I've got the show under my belt and fun.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
2, yeah. One is good. It seems like from reviews 2 though, like it improves in leaps and bounds on
great.
on 1. But yeah, I mean they're both enjoyable.
Mm-hmm.
Geordie says that yeah, you hated Andromeda. Yeah, it definitely got a lot of love in terms of patch support post release.
Mm-hmm. And I came to it late as well.
Yeah,
that's probably why I like it. Why I also like the ending of Mass Effect 3.
Exactly. All right. Do you want to shoot me another join?
Yeah, sure.
And we'll see how this goes with windowed mode. Okay. Pillars of Eternity 2 was not a commercial success. Oh, that's a shame because I've heard nothing but good things from folks who've played it. All right, so you're connected. Are you getting the delicious Mass Effects again?
I am, yeah.
Oh, sweet. Okay, let's see how this goes. Andromeda had so much potential, and the story just walked on by them in so many places. Yeah, well, it feels like there's a broader story around Andromeda in terms of what happened with the project, the management of the project itself. Like it was a project that had everything stacked against it because BioWare was betting the house on Anthem, and so that meant that most of their resources were getting diverted over to Anthem, and yeah, like it changed. There's a few postmortems that are interesting to read, and it changed project designers a few times, and I think that's probably more than anything else. That's probably the most difficult thing for a game to do because the thing apparently that like the game went in a very opposite direction from initially was like, what is this game? What do you do? What are the core mechanics? Like there just wasn't a clear answer to that for a long time. So it's pretty impressive that, you know, the game that shipped in spite of all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it'll be good to see them return to form with Dragon Age 4.
Oh wow.
Yeah. All right, should we truck on?
Let's go. Yeah, I think the sound is a little... So those clicks on the options sounded quite low. Captive!
Hey, Captive.
Welcome, Capt Daff.
All right. Well, let me just double check that. All right.
It is. Yep. Sound is very live.
Huh.
So yeah.
That's weird that would change the.
Well, it's not up. It's just it's in sync. So. Yeah.
Oh, you're saying it's not quiet. It's just.
It doesn't have that lag. Yeah. I was saying that there was a 1 to 2 second lag on the. It's not the case now.
Oh, okay. Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I've got to say I fell off Dragon Age Inquisition. Like I own the game, but like it's doubling down on like the Ubisoft play model. There were parts of it that I thought were really good. Like I loved the idea of the war table and deciding like strategically what your organization's going to do, but it felt like every area you go into, there's just... I was talking with someone about this recently and they described it really well as like someone basically wheeling up to you with just like a whole bunch of stuff that they then just drop in your arms and they're like, here's what you gotta do, here's your jobs.
God.
Yeah.
Shocking. I only ever played one, so I didn't get all that.
I liked 2. I thought 2 was good.
Alright.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
Talk to him, you know you want to. Oh, Caden.
Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
Yeah, with Jenkins, he just didn't have an interesting enough name. Colin Smith says.
Mr. Smith.
Mr. Smith.
What,
And-
Colin because John was taken?
I was named after my uncle.
Yeah, shouldn't give you shit. My middle name's John. Geordie's been playing Civ 6. Oh, nice. Have you got any of the DLC for that? Because apparently it's pretty, like, it's a pretty big game changer.
Oh.
Yeah. Geordie says, I liked Origins because I had a crush on Alistair. Look.
Who doesn't? Yeah,
Yeah.
he's quite cool. Yeah, why not?
Alright.
I actually really liked the was she French? There was a character, the redheaded woman who joined your party.
Redheaded woman. In one or?
In one, yeah.
I can't remember now.
Yeah, I think she was like a bard or something.
Oh, I think I'm getting confused with a pyromaniac character from 2.
No, not Morrigan. No.
Morrigan wasn't French.
No, the
That was Claudia Black.
Yeah, right. Now I'm gonna look at
Do it. Alright, I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna check in with Caden.
Things were pretty rough down there.
Yeah, you never get used to seeing dead civilians. It doesn't seem right somehow. But at least you stopped Saren from wiping out the whole colony.
It's a weird cadence on that line. She doesn't sound not French. What does not French sound like? I hate cheese.
Yes, I'm trying to unwrap that whole the sentence structure. That's that what.
Yeah. Almost, but not entirely. Online French. Online. Alright. Yeah, let's tell Caden that Caden helped. You did help, Caden. You shot a lot of things.
I couldn't have done it without you.
We're Marines. We stick together. And I'm just sorry that we lost Jenkins.
Caden, we may have lost a man, but you went out there and you shot a lot of things today, and I'm proud of you for that, because they're all robots, and apparently Colin says that we hate robots.
Just those robots.
Just
we will
those.
learn to love robots. The character is Liliana.
Oh yeah, yeah, she's awesome.
Very
Yeah,
Kemper voice too. Yeah. I really liked her. That's right.
she's a like a priestess, isn't she?
Oh no, she's a bard.
Oh, she's a bard.
She is a bard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyway,
Sorry, Lois. I wasn't deliberately mocking the typos. It just sounded like a mock French word. So my bad. Point taken, though. Thank you very much for that. Thank you very much for pointing that out. The way Claudia Black speaks, you can't rule it out as not being French. Is that just because it's good?
Interesting point of view.
Yeah. If her name was Claudette Black, totally. Yeah. There we go.
No, she's digging deep in the French name.
Yeah.
Good day, mate. Thanks, Jody.
Mate. No, not even the T, right? Just
What?
ma.
Matt.
Good day, ma.
Oh no, you dropped the last letter a lot of the time. So
Yeah.
Matt.
Spoony Bard. Spoony Bards are the best. Alright. Jenkins will be missed.
Yeah, I wish I could have done something to save him.
I was there. You did everything right. It was just bad luck. It's been a hell of a shakedown, Cruz. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not going to be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
Wow.
Has Caden been around?
Wow!
What?
Shepard, what are you doing?
That's a set of responses.
Yeah. Seems like you've been around, keep it to yourself. Jesus Christ.
Okay. We're doubling down on the double double entendre.
Entendres.
Entendres? Great! Anyway.
Geordie says that he thought Raid Shadow Legends was DA4. What is Raid Shadow Legends?
Oh.
Brr? Tell us more. Caden's the tool, but at least he's not a spraycist.
What's that English sleep? Double sentido. Did I get that right?
Oh, it's a mobile game. Oh, okay.
Oh, man.
Is it done by BioWare? Alright, I'm gonna go. Are you okay with don't worry about it, Cole?
Yeah, go on.
Alright, let's do that.
Whatever's going on, the captain can handle it.
Absolutely, Commander. Anything else before we head ashore?
You know any protocol? Where? Okay. Alright, let's do that.
Any
I love that
advice on how to
response.
act in front of an ambassador?
Secure your mouth.
I don't meet many politicians.
Yeah.
An ambassador? I just follow standard operational procedure. Salute anything you can't eat or kill. Good luck, ma'am.
It's a horrible generalization, Caden. Please. I think at this stage, is there an opportunity to go and talk to everybody on the ship, or is it just you've got to go straight to Joker? I can't remember.
Should be able to talk to.
Oh yeah, you can. I did this. Can walk around. So,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, have a wonder.
Man, there's something weird happening with the sound effects for the footsteps.
Yeah. It sounds like you've got two sets of feet. You're like a quadrupedal shepherd or something.
Yeah, you know what it probably is? It's the film crew behind me to get the camera in place.
Yeah, right. Which you gotta move? Oh shit! Oh, steady cam.
Oh, that would be the best, like a Mass Effect reality show with Shepard.
Mass Effect Centaur inconspicuously set. Where did the pants go? Did the pants go on the no, anyway.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. And then there's the matter of the oh no, it's the hat's a different creature. Geordie's intrigued about BS4. BS4.
Okay.
What is BS4?
Huh.
I feel like this is a point where I'm just asking questions randomly, like constantly about games. Oh, okay, so it's being... So Raid Shadow Legends is being advertised online. Oh, Bioshock 4, that's right, it got announced, didn't it? There's a new studio formed. Yeah.
Right. Oh.
Yeah.
Jaguars.
Alright, let's do it.
Always
Yes,
our
Commander?
favorite.
Is there something you need?
She's got to be close to my favorite character in the series.
She's so great.
Is there something you need? Personal questions!
I need the personal questions, Dr. Course.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Regrets, for sure.
Yeah, I gotta confess, I fell off the Bioshock franchise. Well, actually, no, I can't even say that I fell off it like in Infinite. It's always struck me as a game, and I know that like it's put together by really good people, but the games have always struck me as games that are just trying to be too clever by half.
Yeah. Is it my imagination but I have not played very much of it at all. But the drug use component, injecting the protagonist with stuff, was really unexpected. Like the first time I'd kind of gone action on a drug, I was like, oh crap, I'm injecting myself with things for power-ups. But the story before that didn't kind of lead very well into that mechanism. I don't know. Am I making sense?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You found that to be a little incongruent.
Absolutely, because so we're crashed in the middle of the sea, and I've swum to a thing.
Yeah.
And gone into it, and then I'm taking drugs, and I'm like, I don't know. It just seemed a bit weird.
Yeah, that part of it to me didn't seem out of place because it felt like it was going into sort of that 1920s, 1930s kind of, I guess even going back into the late 1800s, that whole idea of like modern medicine will transform the human experience, and literally going into transhumanism with that. So it didn't, it didn't feel out of place, and I guess you're right. There was a little bit of body horror in the what are they called? The things that you use, plasmids. Would you kindly like Bioshock? No, God damn it, Jordy. A man does not obey. That's the thing.
Yeah.
You've hit the nail right on the goddamn head. That's the thing with Bioshock that just shat me to tears. That whole idea, you get to a point in the game, and I think we've talked about this before with other games. I think there's a real danger if you hinge 90% of your game, and who the fuck am I to say this? Because I haven't shipped a Bioshock, I haven't shipped a Far Cry, but Far Cry 3 similarly. We'll get back to the conversation in a second. I'm just gonna have a quick rant. But Bioshock basically hinges on a lot of the game, I want to say 80 to 90% of the game, there being basically this gotcha premise where, you are... is the statute of limitations up on spoiling Bioshock 1?
Oh, go on.
Yeah. I'll give it the 30 seconds. If anyone in chat doesn't want me to spoil Bioshock, just let me know. Computer, set a timer for 30 seconds.
50 seconds. Starting now.
All right, there we go. But so I'll wait for that. Say again?
I didn't get too far into it myself. But...
Gotcha. Yeah, I'll come back to it in a sec. I'll just ask this question about regrets.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
Computer, stop alarm. Okay, there we go. Statute of limitations up. It looks like most people are finished. Jordy says Jack crashed the plane. That's a reference I probably haven't played far enough through to get. But yeah, it hinges basically on this whole thing of, you were being mind controlled all along.
No.
Yeah, every time someone uses this trigger phrase, you're doing the thing. And the problem is with, for me, playing it, I hit points in the game where I was like, no, this thing I've got to do to progress the game, I don't want to do it. It's incongruous with my character. There is no way I would just go and kill random humans just because this other character is telling me to. And I literally, I rage quit the game. I was like, no, fuck off. But there's this gotcha moment where it's see, that's why it all makes sense.
It's cheap as well. I mean,
yeah, it is. Far Cry 3, you play through so much of that game, and the writing is absolutely again, I want to tread lightly dragging other people's work, but Far Cry 3 basically, let's put aside basically personal experiences of the writing. It expects you to play a game, to get through 90 to 95% of the game with a game that is wearing the white savior trope on its sleeve.
Yeah, right.
And then in the last 5% of the game, it's we were kidding, we were subverting it because we know it's shit. But you're expecting someone to plow through so much of an experience. And who's going to do that if they hate that trope? You need to there needs to be basically, you need to turn over a card earlier on that, otherwise you're not. It's BioShock Infinite took a lot of flack for, and I think this is a fair criticism of it. performed racism without saying anything about it. Like, the game basically had moments where it's like, here's racism, and you're like, yeah, we're all aware of the fact that racism's been a thing for, you know, the last, you know, well, forever. Yeah, but it didn't do anything. It didn't do anything with it. And yeah, so there's a danger.
No, I get it for sure.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm glad I didn't get back to that.
Jordy says, let's kill Vast halfway through the game. Yeah, killing Vast in Far Cry 3 I thought was a... Yeah, that... I mean, you go back to the writing now and it's got problems either way, because I think there are problems with the portrayal of who becomes then the major villain, and there are problems with Vast as well. Like, Vast becomes an interesting character when you know more about him, but it's still kind of... there was a great tweet I saw. I'm gonna stop ranting in a second, I swear.
No, yeah, keep going.
But there was a great tweet that someone did. You know that the anime meme of where you've got the confused person and they're like, is this a butterfly? And so the meme becomes basically this person getting something confused with something else and going, is this a... Have you seen that meme around?
Oh, I can't even think of an example of it right now.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's a like a youngish anime guy, and he's looking at something, and he's got his hand out. And so the joke always is...
Oh, yes, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I see it.
Yeah. Yeah, and so I saw one of them on the weekend, and it was captioned like video game developers, and the guy's looking at the DSM-5, and the text is this a monster manual? And it's like, yeah, a lot of the time.
Good lord.
Anyway, I rant.
Needed.
Yeah, I want to be careful about that, because I don't want to drag people's stuff publicly, especially when there's nuance in the conversation. But I feel like there's some fair criticisms in some of that stuff.
No, sure. Especially when dealing with tropes like that, right?
Yeah. And that was the problem. Like, that was one of the things that was tricky with Vast. Like, Vast is an interesting character, but it feels like a lot of what they're doing, until you find out more about the character, a lot of what they're doing is basically just, he's mentally ill. Isn't that wacky? Yeah.
Yeah, so tricky, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, because, I mean... Yeah, I mean, there are scope for telling... It is... Yeah, I know, it is my rant cast, Jordy. I'm going to shut up in a second. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're positive. I think you've got a really positive point there, Owen. That the Watchmen TV series, everything I've heard from people who have been watching it says that they've been really enjoying it. So that's a good point.
Oh, cool. It's Foxtel, isn't it?
I don't know. Is it?
I think it says here.
Shit.
I don't know if I've got a Foxtel thingy-bob here in the Airbnb, but I was thinking of checking it out because I'm a big Watchmen fan myself, yeah, for sure, and I've heard it's a big step in the right direction for continuing the story, so for sure.
Gotcha. But anyway, unwinding all of that, I hope that Bioshock 4 is good, and I hope that Bioshock fans genuinely enjoy it. Like, the game has amazing aesthetics. Yeah. Alright, let's investigate.
And we asked her about personal questions.
Yes.
In
Personal
commas.
Excuse me, Dr. Chakwas. Personal questions.
That is how you humans conversate, is it not?
Yeah. I'm back from the beacon and I'm just fine. Personal questions?
What do you mean indoctrinated? Sorry. Anyway, Captain Anderson. Let's
What
talk
do you know
about
about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
Paragon saying the choice in... Was it Bioshock? Is that right? His complaint is that the game's one actual choice has no weight.
Oh, gotcha. What happened? That's the choice at the end, isn't it? Where you've got basically you confront what's his name, the industrialist. Because, and don't get me wrong, like the core premise of Bioshock's fascinating because you go back to like corporate towns that have been created, like these private spaces that are created by those industrialists to like achieve like a personal dream. And it's happened, like there's a few examples of it in the history of America especially, and they're fascinating. So exploring that is a really interesting thing.
And that's kill the sisters or save them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that has absolutely no weight. In fact, like it does the thing you expect, which is you do the good thing and you get rewarded substantially more.
Is that the end of the second game or the third game? Is this right?
No, in the first game, like you have a choice basically when you encounter the little sisters. Like you can either harvest them or you can save them.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah, and when you thank you, Geordie, Andrew Ryan, and when you save the little sisters, like you get the mechanical rewards are substantially higher.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. There's a whole separate thing that I was talking about with someone, I can't remember who it was, but the whole idea of audio logs and Bioshock, I think, because of the aesthetics, because it has these old world aesthetics, there is something where, and I know it's a video game, so dragging it on this is unfair, but I think there's a gag to be made. There's a gag to be made about the fact that people in these moments of extreme emotional distress somehow find like an old school tape deck and then record like just enough of an audio log and then drop it in the middle of a sewer somewhere.
Yeah, there's a bit of that in Alien. I've been watching your stream of that lately.
Yeah. Although, yeah, at least with Alien Isolation, they've got... You're right, like you do find physical artifacts because it has that retro sci-fi feel. Yeah. Prey, I think, does... Because Prey is a bit more futuristic, Prey is able to do it a little more cleverly, where a lot of the time it's literally audio communications between people on servers.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so you're hacking people's email. Alright, let's find out what she says about Caden.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
Oh! What's an L2?
It's the floor above level 1, right?
Well, I thought it's just being on the way to being an L7. That's when you can pretend that you're dead, but you can't until then.
Yeah, no. You definitely can't.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
Ah.
Complication?
Sometimes he... Jordy says, I'm Andrew Ryan, and I ask you this. Does a man not own the sweat of his brow? The sweat off his brow, yeah. I couldn't figure out which way to go with an accent there, so I just went through all of them.
Why not?
Why not? Let's go on a tour in one sentence.
Yay!
Alright. Complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
And is severely mentally disabled. No, she's not. He's not.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, okay, let's romance him and then put him out of his misery.
Yeah, why not? I think that's all the investigators.
Yeah, I think it is actually.
I should go.
Talking with my
Goodbye,
mouth
Commander.
And there isn't the opportunity to go on other levels of just like talk to some peeps who are around and that's it.
There is or isn't?
I don't know. There's actually. Oh, right. Sorry. I thought
I'm
because
glad
Ashley
you're okay,
usually.
Commander. The crew could use some good news after what
Sorry,
happened
my
to
bad.
Jenkins.
I did it again.
What?
I've got to learn not to press the button until you finish talking.
Go and do the thing. It's alright.
Alright. He'll be missed. Ooh, soldiers die.
Go. Don't you dare.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Stop it. Don't make me reach that few 100 miles.
Nobody cared who I was until I pressed the red button. Alright, let's do it.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
Go on. give her a bit of a pep up.
Yeah.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
Check in with her. How are you holding up?
Yeah.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
Wow! The mission failed. Alright, let's go with that. You helped.
Yeah.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
Top one, go on.
That's what I was going for. I was behaving.
Good on you.
That reminds me, by the way. Computer, set lamp to blue.
I think you're gonna fit in here just
There we
fine,
go.
Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Now we're in space.
Look at that. Paragon +2. Well done, you.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Yay!
Yeah, because I was saying, yeah, Ashley usually hangs out on the cargo deck, I think. So, yeah, I believe Paragon in cognition says, yeah.
Yeah.
No more renegade for you.
Did Ashley have Cersei Lannister RBF? Oh, okay.
What's up, Ian?
Oh, resting bitch face.
I don't know. I haven't watched enough. Game of Thrones to know.
I mean, to be fair, she lost a whole unit. I think that's just the character models, though. Like, you know, there's
She's probably a bit more toothy than is normal.
Yeah. Shepard don't give no fucks. Shepard gives all the fucks. This is Paragon Shepard.
This is Paragon Shepard Centaur.
Yeah. With disturb all the fucks and all the legs, apparently. We can talk to Captain Anderson.
Oh, nice.
Hey,
Love
Captain. Don't mind that noise.
Go speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
We've talked enough to Anderson, obviously.
Yeah. I'm watching YouTube.
Don't interrupt me while I'm taking a deep dive.
Yeah. The Normandy is just very echoey. It's just very specifically echoey. Ooh, it's an elevator.
And wander around. There you go.
Let's go have a look.
Nice.
Everyone's wondering why hasn't Shepard just... They've just got to go tell Joker the thing that could have been done over the comms. But,
oh, and you can go to the requisitions officer. Yes, there you go.
oh, okay.
That's another thing you can do while you are.
The way the models are posed, it feels like, you know, it feels like when you're still trying to figure out what to do with your hands when you're on set. Like awkward acting.
What do I do with my hands? I must admit, that was a lot of my problems when I started off acting. It was like, I have no idea what to do with my hands. What?
They're just here. Why? Mass Effect elevators. I'll come back in 5 minutes. No, Captain, it was one of the short ones.
Oh.
All right, let's talk to the requisitions officer.
Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
Yes.
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Paying?
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
Yeah.
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
This is called internal charging, for those of you who don't work in a lot.
There's a black market operating on the ship.
Nasty.
Or I guess
Yeah, I agree, Geordie. Yeah. I did think also that John Goodman voiced Rex.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Yeah?
I honestly did, but you know, Mm-hmm. I got used to kind of hearing the differences between various Krogan voices. Yeah, okay, probably not. But yes.
John
I
Goodman
agree.
would be amazing, especially when he starts leaning into the more sort of humorous stuff.
For sure. Yeah.
Let's see what you got.
All right.
You bet, Commander.
Yeah, you can sell some shit, I guess, too, can't you?
Yay!
Yeah. Armor up and that sort of thing.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, then I should probably go into my inventory and have a look at what I got.
Yeah. Now, you're not skilled in assault rifle or...
No, it's just like shotgun and pistol from memory.
Yeah, might as well just get rid of the... Oh, Dan, do you have an assault rifle on you?
I think so.
Yeah. Guess you don't need it, do you?
No.
It's not one of those games where you can.
Okay, so... Oh, no.
No.
Alright, so that's the same as that because it's the same thing. Fair enough.
That is the good thing that they do with this one, is that comparison kind of stuff. Yeah.
Lois says, "You're going to make me play this game." Oh, wait until we get to the Marco section. Marco first. That might change your opinion. All right, so it looks like everything here I can sell because it's not great. Let's just see if I can pop a few.
Unless there's armor that's better for you, I guess. I think they were.
No, it didn't look like.
Excuse me.
Oh, anti-personnel rounds. I'll take that.
Please. Jody says, Fox Blaster. Am I the only one here? And Cogniciously said, I have some whiskey on my desk so I can get as drunk as the Mako is for those sections. Yeah.
Nice.
Welcome, Kate.
Hey, Kate. How you doing?
It's good. How you doing? We're almost halfway through the stream, so Oh no, we are over halfway through the stream. So
We are. Yeah. I'm losing you occasionally, Cole. Like I know, I feel terrible mentioning it because there's not much we can really do about it. But I just want to let you know, very occasionally, like your audio is just cutting out.
That's no good.
Yeah, it's only happening infrequently. Where'd my anti-personnel rounds go? They disappeared.
Did you assign them to another one?
I might have somehow. Yeah.
Just gonna check out Discord, see if there's anything I can do audio-wise.
Might have equipped them on the wrong thing. Are they around anyway? Where'd they go? Nope, they've just disappeared. It is definitely the...
Talk was a good thing in audio or not?
No, just leave it to auto detect and just set sensitivity. If you just set the sensitivity like right down so it's always open, essentially, that should be better. Incognitiously has some whiskey on her desk so you can get as drunk as the Mako is for those sections. Nice. Nice. Mm-hmm. Go home, Mako, you're drunk.
I've just pushed it down to minus 90 decibels.
Looking for supplies?
So let me know if there's anything, if it drops out again.
Will do. Have we got to the Citadel yet? No, we haven't. We're going to go for a record. It might even take like 2 streams to get to the Citadel.
Because we are so slow.
Yeah, alright, let's sell a bunch of stuff.
Finally, Kevin answers the age-old question, when is a round not around? Captain said that.
Nice.
Dragon Ball Z style, Johnny says.
Alright.
Looking for supplies?
I should have gone to buy. Yes.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
What you got?
Gotta love this.
Oh, that looks good.
Stuff.
Let's buy that. Presumably I can use it. Let's find out.
Oh, yeah, right. Do you get access to medium armor in that?
Hang on a minute. No, I can't. It costs 18,750. I've got 1491. All right. Let's just assume that I can't buy anything for the moment.
Yeah, I reckon.
All right.
Yeah, and I think that's all you can do on the ship is just talk to those few people and then requisitions, and that's it.
All right, let's do it. Let's do the thing. Menu simulator. We are indeed. I love menu simulator. It's my favorite game.
The best. Wait, the engine room, of course.
No one's here yet, though. Oh, there's Engineer Adams.
Who doesn't have much to say, yay!
Yeah, that guy died.
Integrity monitor or something in there? Anyway.
Oh, we can examine it if you want.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do it. Dragon Ball Z style, yes, absolutely. I guess
Adam's gonna tell you all about that, isn't he?
See, I come here for the regular serves of salt from y'all. Oh, there we go. I got a codex entry and another codex entry.
Oh, that's an XP, so it's probably a good thing to like examine the fuck out of everything.
Yeah. What are you doing in here? I was just examining your wardrobe. Just in case. I got XP from it.
Yeah, it's an XP.
That is the face of someone who wants to get to the Citadel and is very bemused about how she's being piloted. I could just... It's just over there. I could... No? do. That's the wrong way. Just in case anyone wanted to know the wrong way to go. do.
It is got a weird design of the first iteration of the ship, so.
Oh, that's right, I gotta go up.
Yes, yeah.
If those lights turned red, though, then, you know, I'd have to, like, I guess fight Dad or something.
Yeah. Presley, what up?
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough.
Jody says in Monty Python voice, "Get on with it!"
Nice.
Oh, XP. There's an XP right there. Oh, look at that. 10.
Oh, get it up, yeah.
Oh, that lovely XP. Gotta love it. Do you get an XP for having a look at the galaxy map?
I don't think so. I think it's just going to open the menu.
Yeah.
I can't yet anyway.
Gotta talk to Joker, I guess. That's the war.
I love that tunnel vision that opens when you start running.
Yeah, right.
Oh, there we go. You got nice close to the mic then.
Oh, cool.
Sensual.
Is that
good
better?
timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Yay. Oh, and this lovely first view of the Citadel. Clouds part. Ah. Nice.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to dock 422.
Nice. Good entrance.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The
Sorry,
Turians don't
Jordy.
found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
All right. I'm just gonna tweak the window. I realized I popped. We're just gonna lose sound for a second. I popped it full screen because I could, but that means that we don't want to move that. Once again, we're gonna do some live tweaking. Yeah, it means that we're losing some of the image, which isn't what we want.
All good.
Vonnie isn't in this one. Sorry, you're about to say something.
That's all right.
What were you about to say, sir?
It's all good. Oh.
Just bear with me for 2 seconds. I'm just going to go see what's happening inside the house.
Cool. You do the thing.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, sorry about that, lovely people.
That's okay. And yeah, I'm just apologizing for the dog in the background near my place.
Yeah, poor daughter. She's Tara's been getting it. Yeah, she's okay. She's been getting a few blood noses.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's been happening. Oh. Parsec, just lost you on Parsec. Yeah, it's been happening a little bit over time. And she's got basically some medicine for it that she's gotten effectively from a dermatologist, which is meant to help. Yeah. So we've been to the doctor about it already. It's not great, and the poor thing as well. The double, like the thing that does the most damage there is that it then makes her really reluctant to blow her nose because she's worried that she's just going to trigger another blood nose.
No, I understand that. I was getting blood noses when I was her age as well, a lot, and into grades 1 and 2. And yeah, I've got not severe allergies, but I do have allergies. I've got allergies to dust and pollen and that sort of thing. So I think it was a reaction to that. Might have been the medication I was taking as well. But yeah, no, totally understand. So,
Gotcha.
Totally understand her alarm. So poor thingy. I hope she gets better.
Yeah. Me too. Like I hope because it makes her. She's a bit anxious. Like she can get a bit anxious sometimes, and that only makes things worse. Like in response to your question, Geordie, I don't think it's weather related because she's had them in winter and she's had them in summer. So it doesn't seem like the pollen makes anything better or worse, or the dryness in the air makes things better or worse. It's hard to track in terms of like what an actual onset is. Yeah. Sorry, I just realized I flicked to be right back when I left the room too out of habit. I'm sorry about that, Cole.
Oh, right. Oh, that's why Parsec went off. Okay.
No, you that wouldn't have disconnected Parsec. Just basically what I was doing on stream, that's all.
Oh, sure. Right. Okay. No, because
Alright.
I was saying before, I don't know what is Udina's accent. I can't place it. His voice actor, Bill Ratner, is American, so it's not going to have anything to do with his natural accent. But he's got these kind of little kind of trill taps that he does with certain little R's in his speech and other little strangenesses I can't quite place.
Okay.
What he is. But yeah, it's interesting.
I'll have a listen.
Never been able to figure it out.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing.
Alright, folks, I've been summoned. I'm going to go lend a hand. I'll leave this live if you like, Cole, or
Oh no, let's put us in break. I should probably get a cup of tea anyway. So.
All right.
Yeah. In the mission for 5 or however long you need.
Yeah. I'll be back. Hopefully we'll be back soon, but I can't guarantee it. So I'll flick this in to be right back. But I completely understand if folks head off in the meantime.
Sure.
All
right.
Hey, lovely people. Ah, by the way, I hadn't updated Codsworth there with the right options because there is no court jester on here. That's a legacy from Friday night. Let's untick those. Well, we've sorted out our technical issues, but yeah, I'm gonna have to scoot because there's a couple of things. Okay. There's a couple of things going on, so yeah, it's always a risk with streaming on a Sunday. But yeah, true. I need to be on family time.
Sure. Are we back live? What's going on now?
Yeah, we're
okay. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
I was not sure about where we were. Cool.
You're right. Thanks for your patience, lovely people.
No worries. All good, man. You attend to the fam. They are very important to people, so all good. And we will reconvene next week.
We shall, because what's the date? The 22nd?
22nd? Yep, indeed.
Yes, although, yeah, just as a heads up, it might need to be a shorter stream. It might need to be a shorter stream next week because I will be doing logistics around organizing some stuff basically so that Jackie and I can go and see the new Star Wars film in the evening.
Yeah, nice, indeed. Good lord, that's right. That's close up, isn't it? I might have to go and do that myself.
Yeah. All right, lovely people. Jackie's still in the trenches, so I apologize for scooting abruptly, but yeah, I better head off.
No worries. Yep. See you then, man. All the best to the fam as well, and take care of yourselves, everybody else.
See you soon.
Have a lovely week.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, check out some of our other videos, and for live content, come join me on Twitch.